Okay, we are live. Okay. I'll see if anyone joins us. I'll give another minute or two, but testing this out and hoping that it all works out. It looks like it's fine so far, but you guys can let me know if anything looks weird or different here. Yeah, so shout outs to Viz for helping me get this set up. You just told me an app to download and everything's good here. Maybe I'll just do a practice match. I'll see if anyone comes online. Tells me the stream is good, and then I'll stream for maybe an hour or so. Again, the goal is to just see if this works, and from here I can make a little bit more consistent videos and such. So something a little bit more laid back. But I've been really enjoying this game, so I want to take advantage while the game is still fresh and pretty good. Have to get 2 kills with a fighting deck. Put a stage 1 Pokemon into play. I think I have. This is an old deck. I have some random teams in here just to do these challenges and such. I have a couple of my very old builds, but I don't have too many from this set. I didn't cash in my time hourglasses. I figured I would do that on stream here. So again, I'm gonna just stream this, see everything is good, and then I think I want to lead Mankey here. I guess I'll put you in the back. I mean, this is against computer. It should be pretty easy. I don't even know what this Dark Ride does. This is Sleep Dark Void. Okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content. And yeah, let me know if anything is going weird or if anything doesn't seem at optimal, if music setup is fine, if you can hear it. I can hear myself. I don't really do this a whole lot, but I'd like to do it at least a little bit more often. I mean, turn 1, this was like a deck where I got 32 wins in a row on the ranked ladder. Just setting up Primeape early. Now it seems like the new wave is Skarmory with the tool shooting for 50 damage, and you don't even need to have an evolution. Now I did like that Mankey had the 50-50 chance of just going for a kill right away with the, well, not a 50-50 chance, but 50-50 chance of doing 50 damage turn 1 is pretty nice, especially into Staryu. You could just get a kill there. I guess Magnemite, it would get a kill, but you don't want to leave Magnemite anyway. You could force if you land, you just deal 50 to Druddigon, and then on the following turn you evolve into Primeape and get the kill that way. That's also pretty nice there. I'd like to get up an Aerodactyl, but I think I should be pretty fine. Just to get a couple damage on this, and it should be alright. But hope you guys have been enjoying Pocket. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I generally was trying to prep playing into Pocket to get more into Elestrals. And I guess it's not because, yeah, I've been wanting to really try to get into Elestrals, and now the beta for Elestrals is active as of Friday. I think it was as of Friday, so I would really like to get into playing that pretty soon. And I have been in... So I met Dan at a convention that was like 20 minutes from my house. I'd like to set up an Aerodactyl. I'm just not drawing into it. I guess I'll just set up a Mew in the back. I'll just grab this kill. Yeah, I met up with Dan and Steve Magnitude at a Too Many Games convention and been talking to him. I was talking to Dan on Thursday or Friday of last week, talking about Illustrials and such. So I've been still keeping in contact with Dan, and yeah, hopefully you guys see some Illustrials stuff on the channel soon. But we'll see. We also got obviously we got a SPL starting up, and that's a pretty big time commitment. I do a lot of stuff in the background, so I'm making sure everything is smooth for everyone in the league, and I think that is hopefully going to be the case. Now here we go. This is a pretty nice start here. We'll get you. We can switch you out. I can always get that kill in a Darkrai in the back whenever I want to. I can set up an old Amber and put a lot of pressure on this. I mean, this should win me the game. I can just hit on me, whatever. But yeah, if you have any interesting decks that you run in this game, let me know, and I can definitely try to run them. But yeah, after this, I'm going to start opening up packs. Get the Aerodactyl out. This deck was very successful for me in the past. It's a pretty aggro deck. I think it could still work, but again, I think Skarmory plus Magneton seems like a pretty good, like, hyper aggressive deck. We'll get you out of there. We'll get a kill with Hitmonlee. Maybe I gotta turn off that notification screen there to make it look like I'm more of a professional. But I could definitely zone out and not care and forget to attach an energy. That's honestly the main thing. It's kind of annoying. I would like to, like, it would be nice if there was like a settings where it could customize the notification screen that it could show. Because I know when I do and don't want to play a supporter, but if I forget to attach an energy because there's a bunch of stuff going on, then, like, I think that'd be reasonable to put that in there. So, you can see, shout out Ellie, shout out Suck My Pokeballs, see if there's anything here that we want to try to get. Those routes would be nice. Currently, I have regular Volts from the original set, which works in the Gallade deck. I have a Gallade deck, and that's about it. See, I don't even have a Lucario yet. I'm not sure how good Lucario actually is, but maybe that's something I try to go for. Staraptor. It's nice to have the Charizard. I could show you the decks that I have right now, but there's a couple Pokemon I'm looking for. I'm still looking for Cyrus. But I probably don't do the wonder picking until... Oh, there's a couple Cyruses out here. That's pretty tempting. I probably shouldn't do the picking until I go through all the packs I'm about to open. So, Licky to Goat. Weavile I don't have either. But I am saving up. Shaymin's also a cool Pokemon there. So, looking forward to opening some packs and getting some good stuff. Now you can see, let's see, no, display. So all the Pokemon in Apex, and I'm still trying to complete the collection, so I don't have any Beedrill. Not that it's not that competitive of a deck, but this is certainly a competitive card, Executor EX. Like, honestly, my, whatever the second expansion, the one where Shaymin came out, I had a very good deck in there that I was just using regular Executor. Like, this attack and, like, this bulk is definitely fine, but The deck wasn't that bad because basically it would be Executor regular in the front line, and then the second point kill would also be a regular Executor, and then you could go for putting up all your grass energy on the Celebi in the back and try to win the game that way. While you also have a Superior to like ramp it up and just be like ridiculous there. Like that is fine if you want to get your 2 points that way and having the Celebi in the back, but having just one Executor into going to just Celebi and getting 2 points that way seems not great. So getting Executor EX, that's like the big Pokemon I would try to look for. I don't have a Flareon, don't have Omastar, don't have regular Raichu, and regular Raichu also was pretty neat in the original set. I think it's like 140 damage for 3 electric, but you have, or 3 lightning energy, but you lose it all. That's like part of Lieutenant Surge. Like that was a pretty solid set there. Jolteon is like a weaker Celebi. Don't have Gardevoir. Now it's like, so I basically have never built a Psychic deck because if you don't have Gardevoir, you can't build a Psychic deck. It's kind of crazy. You see all the stuff I have, but I don't have Executor EX and I don't have Gardevoir, and they're like 2 pretty staple Pokemon there. I got Wigglytuff, I think, this morning. You see I have 1. So I have, 7 Pokemon left. And I have a bunch of these forwards. Got a couple of the Mewtwo, Gengar, and Charizard. You see all the art and the, you can like zoom into the game and all that. So that's pretty cool. With Charizard decks, I usually ran, or not Charizard, with Fire decks, I ran more just Moltres into Growlithe. Just because it's like a little bit more consistent to get the evolution of one Pokemon as opposed to dealing with stage 2 evolution in Charizard. The payoff is probably worth it, but I don't want to bother with it. You can see at Mythical Island I have all 68 base Pokemon, so I'm good with that goal. I have a bunch of Celebes you can see there. And then missing a couple Pokemon here. Probably missing more of the Palkia card because I've been opening up more Dialga packs because I think there's more interesting things in the Dialga packs. But you can see right here I got 369 shop tickets, so I will just spend them now and buy all these up. Would be nice if there was a quicker way to do the exchanges, but we should have some hourglasses to open up a couple packs. There's not going to be a ton, but it'll be an okay amount. And then maybe we try to build a deck on here, and then that'll probably be a night for me. But yeah, no, just a test stream. Hopefully this is going alright for everybody. Something different in between all the SPL stuff. I mean, you haven't seen too much outside of the music video on the channel, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was put a lot of time into that. So I'm not the best musician, but hopefully you guys appreciated that. So you can open up a couple packs. I'll probably go with Palkia. I'm opening like 6 or 7 packs right now. Don't have too many hourglasses saved because obviously I wanted to get them for this current set. Okay, Manaphy has been really good for me. I'm surprised I didn't have this Spiritomb. The Spiritomb is pretty nice if you're trying to go for Cyrus decks. I don't even remember if I have a Cyrus, to be honest. Do I have Cyrus? No, I don't have Cyrus. Yeah, that's been something I've been really trying to get. I think Cyrus is in Palkia decks. So I guess I have to try to open these up and try to get them. Cynthia, I wouldn't be opposed to trying a Cynthia deck, but nothing there. And I know there is a new set coming out in like a week and a half. Right. Also, I was trying... I think my goal was to try to stream the 45. I feel like I've been getting a ton of really bad packs, just like the 2 double diamonds, and that's about it. So, I feel like the luck has been not great, but I feel like I haven't been building a ton of decks as a result of that, but... Okay, now it looks like we got something in here. Hopefully it's not bait, it's something actually good. Carnivine, there you go. That's a lot of effort. A lot of effort there. But I guess if you... Yeah, I mean, if you have Superior, like, the stuff always looks a little bit better, but that's kind of tough. Giratina. Full art? I'll take that. Alright. This definitely looks like an interesting Pokemon and some Psychic decks. 2 new Pokemon, alright. Trying to complete the Pokedex here. Still a lot of full arts that I've not gotten, but I have the Gallade one. I really like Gallade. That is a pretty sick design. I've not really tried any of the... I've not tried Pachirisu. I know Pachirisu is like the... you get 2 Pachirisu and just have a bunch of Pokemon tools and the 18 trainer deck. Another Doodoo pack. Maybe we'll switch it up to... let's get Dialga for the last pack. There's something in there, something. Anything good? Darkrai EX. There it is. Okay, okay. I will definitely take that. I would like to have a second one, but having one is definitely a good start. Because as soon as I switch over to opening up Dialga packs, I pull something to eat. That's better than any of the cards I got in the... the Giratina was also pretty cool. Let's see. Wonder pick anything? Let's see. Did I complete any missions? Give me some more. Give me some more hourglasses. Fine. Don't ever use the rentals. There's got to be more missions. Ah, sure. The Darkrai is pretty hype. Obviously, you need 2 to really make a deck work, but I will take that. Cash in for everything in this set. I think that is it. Let's see, who am I going to wonder pick? Ellie. I would like to get that rolled, so it's not the biggest deal. I really want to get Cyrus. It's crazy I don't have one yet, but I don't know if I really care to go just for that full art Rotom. I think I just go here. I need Misdreavus for the decks. Do people generally have a good luck spot to pick from? I generally like going top middle, so we're gonna go for that. And we get the Cyrus. Nice. Okay. I mean, I could easily buy this for like the points because I haven't spent any yet. But ideally, I would wait until like I have 1 or 2 cards left, and then I could just buy those cards and just complete my Pokedex. Oh yeah, I also have I have a friend that I introduced to the game. Like, he doesn't play like the actual battling part of the game. He just has been liking to open the decks. And he got like two of the full art golden Palkias, which is fucking nuts. Yeah, like, what do I have? I don't. I think I have Palkia, right? I don't know. I don't know if I have Palkia. No Palkias here. do have the Gallade. Beautiful looking card. I really enjoyed Gallade. I also really like Aerodactyl EX. Got all these. Where is the... I guess the Darkrai back in the dark. There he is. That's pretty cool. You can see like the steam coming off. You see like the shine on the card and the glow in the middle. That is pretty neat. Yeah, now maybe we try to build a deck. What did I get? Sure. Yeah, so we could try to build just a new deck. Here's so that's like, this is like the very first deck I built that had a little bit of success, the one in the top. The second one was like a little bit more competitive of a deck. Then probably, this deck was fine. It's pretty consistent. It has 2 Misties in it, so you could always just win the game that way. But my best deck in the last set was this Executive deck. Then I have this hyper-aggressive fighting deck that has Potion, a couple X speeds, Giovanni's, a lot of Sabrinas. I feel like it definitely benefits from Cyrus, especially because you have Hitmonlee hitting the backline. And then this was just a random quick deck I built before I realized you don't really need to run Magnezone on electric decks, but I figured the card looked really good and people caught on pretty quick that that deck is very good. Not that deck, just Magnezone in general. You can just run on so many options. Like, this is definitely not an ideal set, and I figured that out pretty early on. This set has been fine. Not a lot of attackers here, and probably don't need the Tauros. I just had Tauros early on just because it was quite good with all the EXP Pokemon people are running early on, but that's definitely not as prevalent anymore. These are just a couple decks for the challenges, and this is like the deck that I've been running most often. 2 Ralds, 2 Kirlias, Hitmonlee dealing damage in the back. You have 2 Gallade EXs. A Marsh Shadow for 2 energy can deal 100 damage, so that's like really, really nice to have that threat of like, I can revenge you and do a bunch of damage. I have a Potion. I feel like a Potion is just really nice to try to avoid a Cyrus and avoid like a Palkia going for its big attack that deals 20 damage to your backline. So you can heal off the damage and prevent a Cyrus from like a Gallade that's in the back, and they get 2 points off that way. X speed, it's fine to conserve energy. Pokeballs, Poke Communication. I might be able to drop this down to 1, but I'd like the consistency of getting Gallade out really quick. Giant Cape could kind of work similarly to try to have health in the backline. It could have Rocky Helmet, especially if like Hitmonlee is the lead. Like, a chip damage into your backline. If you're gonna just attack Hitmonlee directly, then you're taking damage, and it's just easier for the Gallade to revenge kill. I have a Giovanni just for damage and Sabrina for a forced retreat. But yeah, we can build a deck and see how it goes. Though I was trying to, the goal was to try to stream this 45 event here. As you see, I have no wins. We got until the 25th. What's today? It's like another 8 days. It'd be cutting it close to do it all on stream. I'd have to have like a long stream to get that set up. So, but I like to do some games on it. I try to get 10 wins with a deck and try to record. I kind of show it here. Show it here in my deck list. Like, this deck was with 10 and 5, and I won 20 and 9 overall in the challenge. Like, I like to test how well the decks did. This deck did 32 and 0, which was at one point, which was ridiculous. that That was a crazy run. And after that, I probably had like a 2 or 3 to 1 win ratio. Like it was not that good of a deck, but it had a really hot streak, so I will take that. That was very memorable there with that deck. But we'll build something different. Let's try to build a grass, fire. We can try to do a water deck and see if... Well, I mean, we got to build a water deck. Well, we don't have to build a water deck, but I'm going to try to build a water deck and use at least one of the new Pokemon in the set, as long as I have all the stuff that I need to run it like somewhat effectively. Now, Manaphy was pretty good. Lapras is not that great. Greninja is fine. Yeah, Manaphy is just... I ran Manaphy into Articuno EX. That was like the one deck I ran, and that was fine. You know what? I've already built water. We can try something different. Let's go dark. I feel like most of the dark decks I've ran have been the Weezing and the Scolipede, and that's definitely fine and definitely cool. But I need 2 Darkrai's to make that actually work, and I'm not gonna use the fake Darkrai. What does this Drapion do? A chance to poison. That seems like it's a lot of work for 3 dark type energy. This attack just seems a lot more consistent. 50 damage and poison, but you're definitely weaker. 2 retreat cost. Mighty Anna just does a little more damage, but both of these cards don't actually look good. I haven't really seen Honchkrow used. 50 damage seems okay. Electric isn't... I mean, I guess Magnezone is there. Like, that's going to kill you one hit. But I feel like hasn't been that prevalent at all. It would be cool to see a Honchkrow deck work. That's, like, quite a bit of damage into the back line. But I guess Hitmonlee being, like, 30 damage and 1 energy and also 1 retreat is very nice. Now, I guess Honchkrow has a 2 attack, 2 retreat. So, like, that's fair, but... Not really seeing anything in here that's motivating me. Do I have any fire? I don't have Infernape yet. Volcarona is pretty cool. I do have an Infernape, but just 1. And I don't have Monferno, so it'd be kind of tough to run that set. Do I have... I have Larvesta. I could try a Larvesta Volcarona deck and see how it goes. That is from set 2 though, right? That's not a new set. That Magmortar set, I only have 1 of them anyway, and that seems like it's a ton. Am I dealing that? Any Rapidash? I know there's new Rapidash. New Magmar looks fine. It's not that over. It's not that great though. I have not tried Volcarona before. We could try that. We want that. We probably want Moltres. So we have some backline action. We can use a Cyrus. Moltres, we probably want 2 to get a bunch of energy. Discard 2 energy to deal 80 damage to a random opponent. Is there anything else that we want to try to set up? I'm not really feeling those. I don't think we really need like a... I guess we... I mean, Arcanine? I have no idea if Arcanine is any good or not. It probably isn't. 150 for doing 120 damage. Maybe with Rocky Helmet it'd be interesting. We could try. That's probably a lot of Pokemon though. with the double EXs. Yeah. I'm not sure how that one's going to cook, but we'll go for it. Now we want Pokeballs and Professor's Research. We want at least 1 X speed for Moltres to get in the stuff that we want. Dawn also seems pretty good. I think we want double Dawn. Do we need a Cyrus? Cyrus seems good if we want to try to hit something really hard into the back and then bring out the Arcanine and go for the win that way. I don't know if there's any other cards we super need. We don't need Communication Tier. Leaf is probably fine. Do we need Giovanni for a breakpoint of anything? I don't really think so, especially because we're going to try to deal with Volcarona. Sabrina, it could be fine. I think we probably just go for potions. We have Cyrus. At least 1 X speed. Cape is also pretty good. I think we want a Cape. Try to not die to like Infernape or something like that. I think you want just a general longevity. Go for another potion. I don't know if we need 2 Dawn. I think we go for 1 Dawn and have 2 speeds. This seems okay. Having a potion, having a giant cape, a Cyrus, and a Dawn. And having flexibility to switch in and out at least a little bit. We'll test this deck out and see how it goes. I like Giovanni in fire decks, but I'm not really thinking of any Pokemon that's 130 off the top of my head. Though, what could be a little bit annoying is Palkia being 150. Yeah, like maybe like Rocky Helmet. I don't think Rocky Helmet's going to make much of a difference either. That extra 20 damage. I really like Rocky Helmet as an item in this set. The tools in general I think are a really cool idea. Now, Moltres is pretty good. Did I get rid of 2 Dawns? I probably want the 2 Dawns. I honestly don't remember the deck list. I should have that down. But it's an okay lead. Maybe a little bit too many Pokemon on this build, but I think we can make it work. That is a pretty nice draw there. Another Moltres. We could put that down. I don't think I'm too worried about it. No need to put down the second Growlithe, though. Yeah, maybe this will work. Mythical Slab with Togepi. I guess that'll really make sure that you get your Togekiss online. Now, ideally, I get the let's get some 3 heads and then switch out Moltres into Growlithe, and then we're fine. The Togepi is pretty cool in how it ramps up so quickly. Giant Cape. Not bad. We can, I don't think I'm too worried about red card. That's like always the play is like, are they going to go for red card and ruin your plans of what's in your hand? I think for the most part, you just assume that they won't have it. That is not great. But the Togekiss isn't hitting. I mean, obviously it's not around yet, but you gotta wait another turn to get an energy to get the Togepi, then another turn to deal 60 damage, and then you're dealing with 110 damage. So that is definitely a lot. But honestly, I think I just put 3 energy on this Moltres. Try to get Inferno Dance up and get the damage ready to go. What, I think this gets up to like 140, 150. Now it's going to be like 160 with the cape. Larvesta, probably not doing too much. I think I do want to make sure I get a hit on this with Moltres. As you can see, our luck is not going great, though. Yeah, the Togekiss is not going to be able to kill me in one hit. But you just put a second Pokemon into the back now, I think. Maybe you're worried about Sabrina? Yeah, even if I got it like one more this isn't doing it, right? Togekiss only hits for 60? Alright, you're going for 50. I don't know what that really accomplishes. I do have a potion. That is nice. And honestly, I go for Cape here. So I think Togekiss only hits for 60. So you need to have another Giovanni. And we're going for damage on this. Then I can set up the Arcanine in the back. That'll revenge kill, and you need something in the back. But I don't know what you're trying to set up. I don't think the potions are going to save you either. Like double oh, I mean, if you evolve here, then that's fine. But yeah, I think you need Giovanni here. Or you... Okay, sure. We'll take that. A lot of thought for nothing. Go at it again. And yeah, I'll see if I can try to make like the whole layout look a little bit nicer, but this is like just the original start here. Growlithe lead is not great. I should have 2x speeds in this. 2x speeds. And I think I want 2 Daunt. I probably want 1. I might not need 2. It might not be that important. I don't know if I have seen Mawile before. Discard a random energy from your active opponent's Pokemon. That's quite good. That's definitely annoying if you're trying to go for setup and such. We'll get you out. Get you out. But it's not doing a lot of damage right away. There's no Mega Mawile yet in this. But I'm surprised you don't lead... surprised you don't lead with the Knowlton and just a Mass early. But Mawile, I mean, that could definitely slow down teams there. But ideally we get the X speed and get into Moltres. But I think what I do here... Okay. You're going to go into... Spearow? How much damage does that do? Honestly, I have no idea. There's also another Pokemon I don't really see. 20 damage. Are you gonna like... Is Spearow gonna kill me on the following turn? It might. We'll put a fire energy on you, and that's it. And then on the next turn, I'll retreat, go into Moltres and set up Inferno Dances. Yep, I told you it was going to do 50 damage to me. Discard a random energy. Okay. Similar things to the Mawile. Let's just make it trying to lose energy quick. Maybe it's like anti-Magnezone, but not really. And we have another Growlithe. That's pretty perfect. I think we put the second energy on Moltres. I have to like respect that I could just lose the energy on it. And it'd be tough to retreat into Growlithe. And we are going with pretty bad luck here. What's it? 1 for 9 on flips right now. Yeah, no, I need to keep the fire energy on the Moltres to make sure I can retreat. Evolve with Arcanine. And now the Melmetal's gonna set up in the back. This is a lot of stuff on this deck. Energy is discarded, so I feel like I still do need to keep pace. Alright, let's get like... We're gonna need like 2 heads. Nope. Nope. Okay. We're making progress here, boys. Because now I have to retreat. Getting X speeds would be nice. Because maybe I could transfer that energy onto Growlithe with Dawn. But it's looking tough. Pokeball. Doing nothing. I guess we didn't lose the energy, so like that's good. I mean, I think we go into Moltres and we have to try to get some energy on their Vesta Growlithe. And then on the next turn, if I can get energy onto the Growlithe, then I can kill this Fearow here, but I am not getting it. This is pretty crazy, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm looking for an X speed here, or what? I threw a Leaf into this deck, so Leaf would also be fine, and then I have the energy on the Growlithe, and then I can attack and be okay. If we lose an energy though, that would be pretty tough. We do lose an energy, so I can't really retreat yet. I do have an X speed, so that is fine. The Fearow can retreat and go into Melmetal, and then I just lose, right? Because I won't be able to attack next turn with my Growlithe. But I mean, I probably lose the game if that play is made anyway. So I think I just have to do this. Okay. Alright, well that's some energy. That is definitely a plus. 1, 2... 3? I think that's fine. Ideally next turn I can hit the... do I go for the Melton? Or do I just go with Growlithe and just get the kill right away? I mean, the fact that Fearow can make me lose my energy is definitely quite annoying. But that is a ton on it. Yep, so I am able to live the hit. Even if it gets heads, it's not a big deal. Okay, that is nice. Now at this point I can go into Volcarona and get a kill. So that is pretty good. So we're going to go Volcarona here. We will X speed. Retreat out. Get Volcarona. Put the fire energy on. We will... Don't have to Dawn. We will attack that Meltan. And get him out of there. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that that Melmetal sitting out there ready to go. This is a very weird deck. And I have gotten very unlucky with the Moltres. If they have a Cyrus, we just lose, obviously. At this point though, I should be fine to... Let's see. I think if you get... Okay. So I do lose the energy. I don't have the energy to Dawn and then retreat into Arcanine. But I think I have to do that, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Dawn in energy onto you. We'll give you a second energy. We will retreat into Arcanine. Get my Arcanine out there, ready to go. And we will hold back. Now, if you have Cyrus, you just win the game. So I'm assuming that is not the case here, but we are letting this mill metal amass. And I don't have Sabrina in this deck, so I can't really hit it. I mean, we lose the game if... Well, I mean, I think we lose the game if you get heads here. But fortunately, they got tails. I don't really need to play the cape right now. I mean, it probably doesn't make a difference. Alright, Firo, get out of here. That Pokemon was on the field for way too long. But Moltres, you got to be flipping heads a little bit more than what you have been doing. And you got to bring out this mill metal. If mill metal's out here, then we lose. Because I'm not doing enough damage, and then it's gonna have enough damage to hit me in the future. I don't think I have another Dawn play that I can make, so yeah, that was that's a loss there. But if you have that many tails, then what are you gonna do? Pokemon Pocket for you, baby. But I like the general setup of this this deck. I think it's fine. We'll do one more game with this deck, and then I think I will call for tonight, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll just call for tonight. I gotta go into work early, but yeah, this is just a test stream, see how everything is. I would like to do more Pokemon Pocket stuff on the channel in the future. Maybe I can get the layout to look a little bit better, but again, this is just all testing to see how it goes. So, I like the art on the Chimchar. That is pretty neat. Professor's Research, pretty early on. I will take that. Get our Moltres out. It is kind of a slow start having the Growlithe out there as opposed to the Moltres, but what are you going to do? Maybe we get a retreat and get into Moltres? Regular rolls. I get, yeah, I don't think that makes too much of a difference. It's definitely a Gallade deck. I guess teleport into the other one. That's definitely fair. And you still have an energy on it. It kind of seems weird to not just go for that. We'll put in energy on the Moltres in case we get a retreat. Though I do need damage onto this onto the Kirlia. X speed. I will take that. Yeah, that is pretty nice because now I could set up with Inferno Dance. Get the Arcanine in the back. I guess I could throw Lorvest out there. It's not really needed. Roll Inferno Dance. Hopefully we get 2 heads. And then I can get enough damage onto the Kirlia that I can Revenge Code Arcanine. And then I'm like in pretty good shape. But we get 3 heads. That is really good. Yeah, I think there's no reason not to just put all 3 on Arcanine. Well, that makes up... I mean, especially because, yeah, I can go... Well, I'm not going to go right into Arcanine. I still need to get damage on this. But if you don't evolve, then... What is that? 70, 90... 90, 110, 130? That's going to get a kill. That's a cool play. Nope, well, I lose that one. Yeah, that was a good play. I should have expected a Cyrus. We gotta end it on a win. Well, we don't have to end it on a win. Hopefully we get a win soon. But yeah, I think this deck could definitely be fine. It definitely feels a little old though, and like it seems a little tough to build up the Volcarona and like the payout. I don't know if it seems worth it, but or maybe it's just not the ideal setup here. But leading with Moltres is definitely a nice like allocation of funds right there. You don't have to waste a turn trying to switch out your Growlithe to get into Moltres, and that's just a really slow setup there. Moltres, let's get it. Don't benefit too much from going first from this deck. Yeah. I could put out a Moltres there if you Sabrina. I probably should have done that, but I doubt that's going to happen. But I would definitely go on for Sabrina there just to slow down and force the Eevee or the Magmar to be out in the field and not to build up all the energy. I mean, energy is the key in this game. Like Manaphy also seems pretty good. The Dialga is like definitely fine. Just building up extra energy on your Pokemon. Use the Pokeball first just to thin the deck out of our trainer cards with Professor's Research. Speed looks good, and Arcanine looks pretty good as well. We'll put... I think we put out a second Moltres. Though I'm not too worried about an Sabrina at this point. Should I be worried about a red card? I don't think so. Let's get two. Alright, we got one. Do I care about picking stuff in the back with the Lorvesta? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, honestly, do I just stay in, just Inferno Dance again, and then go for Heat Blast on this Moltres? Because again, I don't... This deck definitely doesn't have that raw damage that I'm looking for. They might be trying to do the same for me, because they definitely can't take out the Moltres in one hit with anything on their team. As long as I'm assuming they don't have like a Charmander in their back. That is my luck from last game, so that is quite unfortunate for you. Now, I can just start attacking this on curve and have that advantage. Does that seem worth it? I'm dealing the 70 first, and then I get the kill, and then this Magmar comes out. And then how do I deal with Magmar? I don't really, but... So I'm not going to use Dawn in that way. Honestly, I could just switch out next turn and use a Dawn if I need to. Alright, we get 1-2. Now I guess another question is, do I want to go for damage onto the Magmar? Probably not. But I think we can set up that play if we really want to. But I imagine this Moltres goes for the third fire energy and just attacks me for 70. I'm not too worried about the Flareon in the back. You're doing, yeah, 110. I mean, that is quite strong. You're going to Inferno Dance. Okay. I mean, I can't kill the Moltres right away. So maybe that's what they're going for. I think I bring out the Arcanine now. I don't think I worry about getting a kill on the Magmar yet. We will X-Speed. Get out, go into Arcanine. What's up, Viz? Yeah, no. Lucario Rampardos. I don't know if I have Rampardos. I don't think I have like all the cards that I need to get that the setup. But yeah, my very first deck was Arcanine and Moltres. Okay, yeah. I didn't run Charizard back in the day. I feel like you didn't need that damage output. We'll go third energy here. We don't need to use Dawn. We can set up the Volcarona right now. And deal a big hit to this. I imagine you're forced out to retreat, but we can kill with Volcarona. Chip that in the back. We also have the Cyrus, so we should be okay. Yeah, no, I just threw together a very, very quick deck with Volcarona. I haven't used it. It kind of seems a little too slow. Yeah, so the Cyrus is fine there. Cape on you, sure. Yeah, it's fine. But you need it with Moltres, and you need to land heads, and that's a problem because I don't land heads. Do I care about dying to recoil here? Do I want to force the Flareon to just kill me? Probably. Yeah, Charizard is definitely great. But if you have the Bastiodon, then it's not a guaranteed to kill. And there's Mamoswine also can live Charizard hit. So now there's a couple Pokemon that can take on the Charizard. Darkrai Magnezone, yeah, that is not surprising there. Magnezone is so good. I mean, I saw that right away. Well, one, the Magneton was just not great in the original set. So I figured it had to be a really good Magnezone to make up for it. I guess what's fine with like Lieutenant Surge and Raichu. Like you get a bunch of energy that way and just moving on to a Raichu, just get a big hit off. But now you can just go for big hits with Magnezone and it's only one electric. Like that's not a big deal. So yeah, we just win this game with Moltres into Cyrus. Is there a way I lose this game? I don't think so. Yeah, it's like when I was like first building decks, like this Magnezone looks really good, and I was trying to pair with a bunch of electric Pokemon, but yeah, you can just run it because energy is so big in the game, and it's free to get. As long as you get the stage 1, you just get free energy every turn, and it gives you energy that you need. And like when you evolve it, you attach an energy, and when you evolve to Magnezone the next turn, you attach an energy as well, and you only need 1 electric energy to do the attack, so you're guaranteed to get like 2 big hits off. And you obviously have enough bulk to live, like most hits. Oh, this is a big hit. I almost died. But we will Cyrus you up. I just got this Cyrus maybe 30 minutes ago. I still only have 1, but it's good enough for right here. Alright, good win. I'll go for probably 1 more with this deck and call it a night. But yeah, no, I downloaded all the stuff that you were mentioning before, and like the setup looks definitely fine. Like I can mess with like the layout, and if I wanted to make it look better, I probably can a little bit, but it's whatever. Yeah, Porygon Z looks like a lot of fun. I don't know. Maybe after this, I'll look and see if I have the tools for that. But you want to just communication, just get that on deck right away. Is it at 300 G? So maybe you can run it with Manaphy or like Dialga and like just get energy onto it. Because you really wanted to get it out there as soon as possible. I guess Dialga has high retreat cost, but maybe Manaphy into just get a Porygon unlock. Going second. Look at that. Nice. Now this seems like a cool deck too, Skarmory. Because I had a lot of success last what's it, generic Apex with Mankey Primeape. And that deck, like, it just hit for 50 with 1 energy really quickly. And this Skarmory does the same thing. But you don't have to evolve to the guaranteed hit for 50, which is very nice. Yeah, PZ Dialga, yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty solid. You just get a couple leaves and try to retreat out with the Dialga. Well, you need 2 energy anyway to go for its attack. That's why I think probably Palkia's better, because you just have that 30 damage for one energy is very nice. Your next speed out there, nice. Would like to see a Growlithe here. You can honestly build up another Moltres, but I think putting the energy on Larvesta is fine. We can build that up. Yeah, Magnet. That is definitely a downside of Palkia. It's just dying to Magnezone, and I don't even know what you do. Maybe you run a Mew EX on that set and like have that as an option to revenge Magnezone. That's still also a pretty big energy sink, and Palkia requires a lot of energy to make it work as well. So that's probably tough. Well, there is no Growlithe here. I'm not going to build up a second Larvesta. You can put 1 out, that is fine. Do I care? Yeah, I would rather just kill the Dialga in the back and I can deal with the Skarmory later, right? It's not that strong. Alright, we'll put it on you. That's fine. We can get the kill and then Moltres can try to ramp up my Arcanine later. Rocky Helmet onto the Dialga? Well, I'm not going to care about that. Rocky Helmet on Licky Licky? I'm going to try not to touch those. If this Skarmory's going to stay in the front line, like 50 damage is pretty good. Another Volcarona. I'm not going to build that up though. X speed. Switch out into you. We'll put this Fire Energy on a Moltres because eventually we're going to have to build that up. Hit that Dialga in the back to a KO it. Make sure it doesn't get a ramp up energy on the Licky Licky. Yeah, I mean, switching it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can build up a little energy on the Licky Licky now. You're gonna Cyrus? Okay. That's not gonna get a kill. So I think that's fine. You're gonna put that on the Licky Licky. So I can't attack with Volcarona yet. I'm gonna have to fire and retreat. And do I want... I guess I don't have to, right? Let's see, the plan is, do I let the Moltres die? That is 2 points. That's a lot of points. But it's... So I go for Moltres. Dialga kills me. I go into Volcarona. Kill the Dialga. And then Licky Licky comes out, and that's probably too much, right? Or I probably go for the hit on the Skarmory in the back. Right. I think I'm going to have to give up 2 points here. Put it on you, and... yeah, I think I put it like this. I mean, I can get the kill with Moltres onto this Dialga. Yeah, what is the approach here? Yeah, I guess we'll see what you go for. I mean, I need 3 hits to kill, and it's gonna be the Dialga, it's gonna be the Skarmory, and then I have a Cyrus for whenever the Licky Licky comes out. Cape the Dialga, that's not gonna make a difference. Metallic Turbo, that's gonna ramp up the Licky Licky. Yeah, I bring out the Volcarona here. And basically hope that Licky Licky doesn't come in and go for heads. Yeah, the Dialga should probably switch out into Licky Licky. And go for the attack and get the win that way. We'll see if I have enough resources here. I don't know if I do. I mean, getting the Growlithe would have been super nice. And what, we got 6 cards left. Still have a Professor's Oak. I mean, it's too late to get it now. Let's see, are you gonna get it? Gonna get heads. Okay. That's doable. The X speed is nice, so we can X speed. Switch you out and go into Moltres. We Cyrus you up. I think I'm short 1 energy, right? Or I don't have to attack this. I just Inferno Dance here. And then I kill in the following turn. Okay. I build up another Larvesta. I don't even know if I really need to do that though, because I think the Volcarona can just get the kill. Anyway. No, that's fine. I'll go Larvesta. Energy on the Larvesta. Moltres will get the kill on the Dialga. And I just have to hope the Licky Licky doesn't flip heads. Or I switch out Moltres, go into Larvesta, get the kill on the Skarmory. I guess it depends where this energy is going to go. If you have Leaf, I also lose. They haven't played any Leafs, and I'm sure they have Leafs in their deck. But they did just run empty. Putting energy onto the Dialga. Okay. Yeah, I think I retreat and go into Larvesta. Go into Volcarona. Fire energy on. Kill the Skarmory. Okay, now if the... again, if you have Leaf into Licky Licky into heads, then I lose. Otherwise, I think I get this game. Let's see what your play is. Energy Dawn into Retreat. Yeah, you still have to hit heads, though. Like, it comes down to a flip. Yeah, but Leaf or Dawn plus Energy would both work. The fact that Cyrus and Dawn are in the game, it just throws, like, so many, like, permeations of, like, ways to win games. Or, like, Cheese wins at it. It's crazy. Yep, we got that. We got Dawn. And we have a win. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of... It's very neat with the Poké Tools and Dawn and Cyrus. They're, like, very interesting cards. Like, I mean, it makes Mewtwo and it makes Pikachu really tough. Because, like, they could absorb enough energy. You put them back in the bench. And, like, if you just have enough Pokemon back there, you can't really Sabrina them out. But with Cyrus, you could just, like, force, like, kills on big ES tanks. Like Pikachu and Mewtwo and get 2 points. Like, that, like, really invalidates that playstyle. Which is probably for the best because they were so good originally. But, yeah, Volcarona definitely came in clutch that game. I guess they just had really high retreat, energy cost Pokemon, and couldn't really maneuver around that much. So, yeah. I think this will be it for now, but did everything look fine, Viz, on your end? I mean, this setup here, like the app and, like, the connection there, like, it's really, really smooth. It's, like, no issue there. It's, like, really responsive as well, not too much lag at all, so it feels good. And ideally, I would like to try to post some Pocket content. Maybe, like, have a... maybe stream once in a while and then have, like, a deck list, like, every Wednesday or something outside of the, like, when it's not, like, the break it up between SBL and regular. But I'm also supposed to try to do some Illustrials content for Dan. Dan has sent me a bunch of free stuff for Illustrials, and I haven't done anything for it, so I also want to get into that, too. There's too many things I want to do. Yeah, no, TCG Pocket is really chill. And I love your streams. They are... And your videos, they are very chill, but you have good styles that you're trying to go through all the Pokemon. There's a lot of shitty Pokemon in this game too, but we'll see. I think I'm a little too far behind to try to do that, but yeah. All right, I think I'll end stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you around.